Where are you going?
Hey everyone, it's Skyee here, and welcome to my completed pages for the months of March to May. So these are all the pages I've colored within March, April, and May, although the first one I have to show is actually from February, I think, and I didn't include it in February's finished pages because it was the color along and I didn't want to ruin the final image for you guys, so I did not show that. So we're going to start with this. So that was from Steampunk Darlings, and we finished Nova. So this is how she turned out. We didn't put any sparkle on her, but she does have some pretty metallic outlines to the clouds. So this was, I believe, February's color along. So this is available in color along and speed color if you guys want to check that out. And then also from this book was this month's color along. This was May's color along, and this is Quinn. And this is how she turned out. That video was just posted earlier today or yesterday, depending on when I get this video up. So this is available in full color along, which is done in real time, as well as speed color. Really, really happy with how she turned out. I absolutely love this page. So next, from Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy, I've got a few pages. I'm still trying to get this book finished. I'm getting there, but it's probably not going to be this year either, unfortunately. So this is Liana and the name is Alicia and Liana, that's it. So this is one that I did with the Marco Raffines, and I think it turned out pretty good. It was quite a busy one, so I wanted to use the Marco Raffines just because I find them the easiest to use. They do work decently on this paper. I don't feel like I'm very good with them yet, but I do like how this turned out. And I did glitter up her wings and the dragon egg. Also from that book we have Lisa and Jaden, which I believe was, I want to say April's color along, but I could be wrong. It was either March or April. Can't quite remember. So this is available in real time through color along videos as well as speed color. And we didn't glitter anything up, although now I'm thinking I should have glittered up the ocean or something. Pretty happy with how she turned out. I'm not a huge fan of the clouds. This was also a marker-based tutorial as well, so we based everything with markers and then went over top with Prismacolors. This is Angie and Oliver, and I used ink tints for this one, as you can tell by the sound. I love that sound. I'm really happy with how she turned out, especially using the skin for ink tints. If we get up close and personal, we can see that it's not quite as pretty as it looks far away, but distance is our friend, that's for sure. So I do really like the limitedness of this palette. I'm really happy with how she turned out, and this is one of my favorite pages from the book, so I just had to jump ahead and finish her, and I did glitter up all of the bubbles. So that is it from that book. Next we have Entangled, and we colored this mandala, and we did this on a series of live streams. So this is available through the live streams in real time, and it is also in a time lapse. So really happy with that. We used a limited color palette, and I glittered up just the heart in the middle. Super subtle, and I quite like that. Next up is Magical Jungle. So first are the toucans, and we did this on live stream as well. So this is available in real time and time lapse. And also I did a separate video, I think, for the background of this. So there's also a background tutorial if you want to know how to do that. I love this page. This is probably my favorite page in this entire book. I think it just turned out amazing, and I'm quite proud of myself. So we did do one other page in here, and this was for Becky's Magical Jungle community color along that she did. Can't remember the hashtag, was going to write it on the page, but I forgot. I do enjoy this very much, except for this red right here. It did not blend into the purple or the orange very good. So I feel like everything gradiates quite nicely, and then we get to here where it just, I don't know, I just don't like it. But overall, I do enjoy this page, and it was fun, and I'm glad it's done. So next we have the Coloring Heaven Halloween Special, and I did one page in here, and this was for Kate, Grace's, and Shalene's color along, which again, or monthly hashtag color along, I don't know what they call it, hashtag. I can't remember what it was though. So this was my entry for that, and I absolutely love how she turned out. Again, I used a limited color palette, so just grays and pinks. I did sparkle up the roses on her dress. And I used Prismacolor Premiers for this, and then the Neocolor 2s for the background. Quite happy. I think it turned out almost better than I envisioned it in my head, so it's always nice when that happens. Next up, we have the Jasmine Beckett Griffith coloring book. This is her first one, A Fantasy Art Adventure, and we've colored 2 in here, and they're both on the same page. So both of these were done on live stream, so they are both available in real time as well as time-lapse. This one is the Sick Rose, and we stickled up her wings and her lips, and then this one is Medusa. We didn't put any glitter on her, we left her kind of plain. They were both done as 5-color challenges plus black, white, and skin tones, and I think they turned out pretty awesome. So next, this is from the Crayola Color Alive Zombies coloring book, and this is a book that my little one, Carbon, has. And we did this on a mom and son live stream, so I colored this page and he colored his page, which I forgot to grab. I'm not even sure if he has it anymore. I think he gifted it to his grandma, but I could be wrong. So this is the page that I did, and I did this for my art room. So my art room is black, white, gold, and blue. So I wanted to have this as an accent hanging up somewhere, and you guys will have to wait for my art room tour that's coming in August to see that. So keep an eye out. And then of course I had to stickle this up with the gold, and I'm quite happy with how this little kitty turned out. This was done with the Inktense pencils and acrylic paint. Next we have Kirby Roseanne's Morphia, and we colored this guy, and oh my goodness, he took forever. Off the top of my head, this took at least 13 hours. Can't remember if it was 13 hours or 13 and a half, but yeah, this was a doozy, and we did this on live stream, so that was like, you gotta think, I streamed twice a week for 2 hours, so 4 hours a week, so this took at least a month to color. So that is crazy. I'm quite happy with how he turned out. We used Prismacolors, we used stickles, we used the Derwent Inktense, and we used Neocolors for this. So kind of like a mixed media piece, and the clouds are super glittery. I quite enjoy it. So again, this is available in real time as well as speed color if you want to go and watch those. Next up is my Pickle It Up page, and this was for Jodie's birthday month, which was May, and I wanted to color this for her. And also this was the Pick 10 challenge that Becky kind of adapted to coloring from the journaling world. So super excited with this. This has its own video, so if you want to check that out, feel free. It was uploaded not that long ago, so should be at the top. And I did glitter up the frame and her hair. Couldn't tell you what all this is because I can't remember. There was a lot. This is a VIP exclusive image of Heather Valentine's, so I don't think this is available, but I did do a speed color of it. So that's on my channel, and all of her links are on that video if you want to go check it out. So for this I used the Neocolor 2s and Prismacolors, and of course I had to stickle up her dress and her eyelids. And I absolutely love this page. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Next we have Pop Manga Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures by Camilla De Areco. So the first one I completed in this page was this, And we did this on live stream, so it's available in real time as well as time lapse. And I am really happy with this. I love the seashells in the background. That's my favorite part of the entire picture. Is that bad to say? But we used an Inktense base, and then we went over top with Prismacolors, and then the background is acrylic paint. Really happy with that. Look how shiny they are. Ah, I love it. And because I wanted to put stickles on this page, I had to complete the other side first before I did. So that is how this side turned out. Again, I think I used Derwent Inktense as a base, and then, or maybe even Neocolors. I think I used Neocolors as a base and for the background. And then I went over top with Prismacolors, added some Posca in there, and then Neos for the background, and then I went over the background. I don't know, oh yeah, the camera will pick it up. I went over the background with a Glitter Extreme paint from Folk Art, just to make it super glittery so it kind of looks like the ocean, kind of shiny. I really love how this turned out. I like the simplicity of that page and the colors. So last but not least, we have Mytha Morphia, and I debated not putting this in because I don't think Becky will have the Buddy Color pages up, or Buddy Color video up, until next month. But I want to include this, so we will. So this was my Buddy Color page, and my buddy was B. So if you don't know what that was, then you should head over to Becky's channel and maybe do some research on it. It's over now, but I quite enjoyed it. So basically, everybody that wanted to participate emailed Becky or someone, and we were all matched up with the Wheel of Fortune, and B was my buddy color, so she also completed this page. I'm going to ask her if I can include her finished page in this video so you guys can see, but this is how mine turned out. So I did use a new Dragonfly Glaze Folk Art on her hair, so it's supposed to be color shifting, and it kind of does. And then I also kind of sparkled up the fish and the harp. I used watercolors for the background, which I'm pretty happy with because I don't usually use just normal pan watercolors, but I think it turned out pretty good for my first try with them. And then everything else I used Neocolors as a base, and then went over top with Prismas. We added some gel pen, and yeah, so that's how that turned out. And that is it for my finished pages. There were a few other ones that I did complete within the last 3 months that I'm not going to show because I can't yet. One is next month's color along or this month's color along, depending on when this is uploaded. I'm looking at either the 31st of May, which would make it next month's color along, or the 1st of June, which would make it this month's color along. And then the others are some pictures that I'm going to be sending out that I have time-lapse videos of, and I don't really want to show the finished pictures until they get them. So that will be in a future video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in one of my future videos. Okay guys, take care. Bye!